pretty good aircraft.
Got his feet going
I
back
got two
and forth.
people, all right?
He had some
A whole bunch of people
jug
back
of
here,
clear
all right?
liquid earlier.
It's
I'm
not
not quite
something
sure
that
what
we
that
do
was, but I
normally.
know
You might
he,
think, oh, what's the big deal?
he does it.
Trust me, that first time,
like
it's a
maple
big deal. But I don't, I'm a very conservative
I think he's going to
I
pop
don't
it
like
right down
jumping out of
into the wheat there. That might
aircraft.
have
I would never skydive. I think that's dangerous, skydiving. I like having a static line deployment system. I want to make sure whenever I exit that aircraft, something else besides me is going to pull that
but I tell
chute
you,
out.
there's not a whole lot
What
of
we
fuel on
have
that thing,
here
so he better
is
decide to
a
get it back on the ground. Tim, see if you can
deployment
guide him in this
system
time. Now
where
get your
this one
arms
hooks
out
up
there
to
and
the
try to guide him
aircraft.
in.
And as he falls away from the aircraft, this one
Oh,
will come up.
Silas.
Can we
So
fire
as he falls away from that aircraft and exits that door,
I don't think he
first
would
thing he's going
understand
to do
anything
is
that we're doing.
he's
Okay,
gonna come
Tim's
and
got
he's
him
gonna
lined
smack
up
that
now.
tail
This
and
could
cut
be
right
it,
in half,
folks. It
right?
looks like he's going to make
No, he's
on
probably going to
attempt
slide
to get
right
back on
underneath
the
it.
ground.
And as he falls away and
boy,
that chute
keep your
starts to
cameras rolling for
unravel,
this, folks. This may be on the front page.
unravel,
Hang on, Silas. He's
then
got it
he'll
down.
come
There
to
we
his
go.
chute,
He's got
and that
one
will be
wheel
pulled
down.
out.
Level him out there, Tim.
Continues
Get
to
him
fall
leveled out.
away,
He's got
and the
two
plane
wings
moves on.
down.
The
Let's
chute
grab a
will
hold of
unravel.
that thing before he gets back.
Now everybody
in
thinks
here
the chute
again.
automatically opens, right?
Now,
If you're lucky,
grab the tail.
counting to 4, and after it pulls it out, and then all your lines come out, you're going to hear it, feel this real big
And let's
shock.
get that throttle cut, and let's get
And
him
you're
out of
hopefully
that
after
airplane
count of
once and
1,000,
for all,
2,000,
please.
3,000, 4,000,
Oh,
you're going to
my
look up
goodness gracious,
and
Silas
see
got
the
it down
magical,
in one
beautiful
piece.
side
And
of the
now he's
deployed
getting out of the
canopy.
airplane before
If
Tim
you
gets a
do
hold
not
of
see
it.
a
He's
deployed
beat out of
canopy,
here.
you're going to say,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure
oh,
you've figured it out by
fudge.
now. That is not our real true farmer Silas Hicks. That's our old friend Charlie
this
Culp,
thing.
ladies and
And
gentlemen.
this is going to be the
flying
only thing
farmer
between
of
you
the Flying Circus in
and
Fieldston,
the
Virginia,
ground,
with
okay?
Tim Bridges,
This
who
is your
also flies
reserve
down
chute.
there every
Now
weekend.
that
The
chute
Flying
opened
Circus
automatically,
Aerodrome
basically.
outside
I
of
fell away, it
Virginia,
opened
doing
up.
all sorts
This
of great
thing has a
old-time
magical
barnstorming
handle
acts.
here. If
Charlie
I
Culp
pull it, it
this
opens
year,
up
ladies and
automatically,
gentlemen,
right?
82 years old.
No, it
He's been
does
flying
not.
that Cub
If I
since
pull this thing right
1972.
now,
He's
it
wearing a
should
pair of
literally fall
coveralls
on
that
the
he
ground.
actually got from
That's
a
all it'll
94-year-old
do.
farmer named Silas
So if I
Hicks.
jump out of an
And he's
airplane and the
flown
main
in
chute
those
does not work,
coveralls while he
I
does
have
wash
to
them once in
deploy
a while.
this thing.
For
First, I'm
every
holding
act
it
he's
like
done
this
for the
because
last
I don't want to pull this
35
handle unless I
years.
really have to.
Charlie's a licensed
If
flight
I'm in that
instructor.
aircraft
He was
and there's a
cited by the
vacuum created by
FAA
that
with the
door,
Charles
and I
Taylor
actually
Award
pull
as
this
a
handle,
50-year
and that
A&P
chute falls to
mechanic,
the floor,
inducted into the Virginia Aviation Hall of Fame in November
what's
9th
gonna happen to the
of
chute?
1997. He's
Suck
performed
out.
well
You're
over
absolutely right.
800
It's gonna
times
suck out
all
that
throughout
door.
the United
And everything
States
between
and
me and
Canada.
that door
And Charlie is
gonna go where?
a great guy.
With me.
Please
So
make
if
sure
you're
you say
between me
hi
and the
to
door,
him. You
you're going
can't
out
miss
too.
him, really,
So
because
that's
he
why I
does
gotta
look
make
just
sure
like
that this
Farmer
thing doesn't
Silas
open unless
Hicks.
I want
Tim
it
Bridges,
to. So I
Charlie
exited
Culp,
the
coming up from the
aircraft.
Flying
I
Circus
see
down
that I
in
have to
Virginia
pull
to
my
perform the
chute,
Flying
and
Farmer
I'm going
Act
to
for you
take
this
this hand and
afternoon.
hold this like
What a
this,
great way
because I
to
don't
see
want it
the
to fall on
Culp
the ground.
fly. You
I want
won't
to make
see it
sure it
like that
opens.
anywhere
I will
else,
take
ladies
this and
gentlemen.
discard it. I
Flying
won't
Farmer.
worry
How
about a
about that,
souvenir.
Charlie?
I just want to get on the ground alive.
Last year
I got to hold this thing now. It's flat and open, and I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to slide it behind
He's an amazing
this
man
chute.
with a beard and
And
so
then
on.
I'm going to grab
And
the
the
chute,
twinkliest
literally,
eyes that you
and
ever
as hard
saw.
as I can, I'm going
And
to
of
pick
course,
it up
getting up at
and
82
throw
years of
it
age,
out there.
he's looking at
And
the
it's going to open up automatically, right?
Serious, well,
It's not.
the FAA.
It's going to lay out there as I'm falling. Both of us are falling at the same time. All the lines are still inside that chute. I have to take my thumbs and I have to open those lines up.
And of course, there
And
are
then now
the
the chute's going to
souvenir
be out there, the
programs
line's
that you
going to
have.
be out there, and it's going to open up automatically, right?
You make your way
it's
over to
not.
the pilot's tent. The
I
pilots
have
are
to take
there.
the inner
Charlie
two
will be
lines,
over there
I have to
later on,
find them, and then I have to shake them.
Signature.
And after
Charlie
I
is
shake
a
them,
fabulous man
then
to talk
hopefully
to,
this
a
chute will
fabulous
deploy.
character, and as
I
you
have
can see,
had the wonderful
an
experience of
amazing
never
pilot.
having to
Making that
deploy
aircraft do
a
what
reserve
he
chute.
wanted it to
Has
do,
anyone
was
here in the
standing
audience
it
had
almost
to
on his
deploy a
nose and just
reserve
holding
chute?
it there and doing all sorts of things. Charlie, amazing man,
It's not a fun
great
thing to do,
add
all right?
on
Because
to
if
what
you
you
think
see
about
here
it, you're
at
doing a lot of
Geneseo
things, as you
is
know,
the
you're
greatest
falling, and there's
show
nothing
on
between
turf.
you and the ground when you're doing that.
What's coming
now,
up next, Jim?
Think about
Now
it.
we're
Whenever
going
I
to get some
jumped out of the
PT
aircraft, and
monoplanes
I've
out
gone
here in a few
before,
minutes, and we've got
I'm
the
about
ET6s,
120,
the
130 feet out.
SNGs, we've got the Val out
Then
there
I
as
found
well.
out I went, oh fudge.
We've got
Then I had to
Rama
do all
Holland
that.
in the MX2
So if I jumped
with
out
the
during World
ultimate
War II on
aerobatic
D-Day
show,
at 600
and then we're going to
feet.
have our
How
veteran
much
salute
time
at
did I really
1
have?
p.m.
And most of them said,
In the meantime, make sure
why
you
take the reserve
stop and
sheet?
grab a
I'm
plate
not
to
gonna
eat,
have
grab
enough
yourself a
time
drink, keep
to
the
open it
sunscreen
if I
on,
really
even though we got a
need
cloud cover, the sun's still coming
Put it
through.
on our young man here, so let's get him up and put him-
1941
I know, don't
Historical
worry about that.
Aircraft Group 10 is right behind us. The memberships are there. We've got the Bone Marrow Registry behind us as well, the blue and white tent. Make sure you stop in and see them.
Now we have a hookup. What are we gonna do right now?
What else did we have? I had another announcement handed to me. It said, if you're enjoying today's look at nostalgic aircraft, be sure to get your tickets.
We're going to modify it just a tad. We're going to hook him up. Now, and the other thing we got to do is we like this man. He's our new guy.
Right back
So
there
whenever we
in the
put on all
great
this
big
gear, we're going to make it
hangar.
nice and
We'll
loose
feature
for
the
him
music
so
of the
he
swing
feels
band,
comfortable,
78
right?
RPM, playing a host of
No.
World War II
My
music.
wife,
Glenn Miller, Duke
John Master
Ellington,
would
Benny
shoot me up.
Goodman, Tommy
This was
Dorsey.
my
I
position
imagine
of
that'll be a
attention.
pretty darn good party.
If
So
I
if you
was
want to come
lucky,
back August
I couldn't
11th,
straighten up.
they're going to have a
And then after my shoot
beautiful
deploys,
USO
I'm like
dance
this.
right there in the
You
big
want to make it
hangar
as tight
in
as you
Geneseo.
can because it will stretch once that main chute opens. One of our veterans from
Well,
the
I'd like
82nd
to-
Airborne
I
Division
have
told me a
a
wonderful story.
question, Jim. I'm
On his
wondering if my
third qualifying jump, we have to
grandson
take 5. On his
going
third
back
jump, his jump master
Mr.
made it
Harbour
quite tight. He
of,
thought, oh, I'm going to have
London
an
area
easy
from
ride down.
Woodstock, Ontario.
It's nice and loose. I'll
If
pretend
Ryan
like it's
has
nice
made
and
it
tight.
here by
Because
now,
whenever you are in that
very
position,
special man.
I am surprised I had any
Down with
children
me.
at all.
Want to come back?
Because it is so
Welcome to
tight
Frontier.
on you
Goes back
that
to
it
the
just
original
hurts. And
1980s.
once you get all
When they started,
geared up,
what we got
how long do you
taking
sit on
off
the
very
tarmac?
easily there now.
And that sometimes is hours.
Well, Charlie,
Hours
that's
just
a
sitting there
Rockwell
waiting.
Twin Engine Aerostar.
Remember what the Army said,
Doug
the hurry up
Williams, I
and...
believe, one of the Mustangs.
Wait,
Doug
here you go.
Matthews,
All
one of
right,
the
hurry up
Mustang
and wait.
pilots, and
So whenever he
apparently
took
his
his
wife
third
called and said, "You
qualifying
better
jump
get
and it was all nice and
Kind that home, so
loosey-goosey,
he's cutting down a
that's
little
what
bit
he
early.
got.
We're going to let him sneak out of
He
here
had
real quick.
rash burns and
And then we'll get
and
the
marks
PT
all
trainers,
over
got the
his body
Fairchild
on that ride
PT-23
down.
taxiing
But if
out
you'd have
down
told
at
somebody,
the west end of the runway,
his last two
and I hear the
qualifying
rumble of
jumps.
the big
So he didn't tell
R1340
anybody.
Pratt
He took
Whitney's on
last
the
two
D6s
with all
and
those
SNJs
raspberries
coming up after
on
the
his
primary trainers.
sensitive areas, all right? So that's why we're, how do you feel? You having fun? All right, let's get his helmet on.
Right along, Jim. You're pretty well right on time by the look of things.
And he's ready to go to war.
That's one thing here, ladies and
Now, once
gentlemen,
again,
boys and
remember,
girls.
this is 1940.
They have more aircraft here than they've had for a long time. We have a show that goes right through to 415, 430.
He jumped.
And
They go on this aircraft. Remember,
things,
this
are
very
still to
aircraft,
happen.
about 7 o'clock in the evening.
At the same time,
And they had
make sure that you take on
about
fluid.
17,000.
Don't want to get dehydrated, even though the weather is very, very
This
comfortable.
plane will hold roughly 12 to 20 paratroopers. Well, we've got a lot of planes here, right? We have to take them all over there at one time. So what happens to the first couple aircraft?
Jason Seagull
They
is off
take
the
off.
field
They're
today.
going off there without anybody else. They're circling, they're circling,
Not
they're
bad formation
circling.
for
Until
the group,
everybody's up. And then the Armada goes. It's a 20-minute ride. They didn't
Taxi
take off
by
at
is a
7, took
PT
off. They didn't jump till 2 in the
23.
morning. They're sitting in that aircraft like this,
Prototype
all
of these flew in
tight.
1939.
When I
Full
get
wing
all
open
dressed up, what's the
cockpit.
first thing I got
Training
to do?
aircraft.
You got it. And guess what they did? You got it. So they're
got at
waiting
least
there,
one
but it's also when they
PT-23
land,
anyway.
it's dark. Now, so he's going into the enemy fire. for
And we'll get
first
the
time.
Aerostar
First time he's going into any fire.
out of
It's
here so
dark,
Doug can
he's
get on home.
scared, and he's going into, he does not know what.
Or wherever
so
he's
what
going.
we're going to ask him to do is they get his helmet on. What we got?
T6 is firing up back there in the flight line, and we'll have Rob Holland with the aerobatic, unlimited aerobatics, and our salute to veterans. Again, all of our veterans out there. I want to remind you to head up to the announcer stage around 12:30, 12:45.
Your jump master checking you. Guess who's not there when they land? All those people aren't there. So you're going to do it all by yourself. All right?
Are we down to one?
We don't like him that much.
Primary
We don't
trainer?
think It's very tight, but we're going to assume
The
it
Hamlin
is.
Chipmunk left us?
Put that helmet on him. It's all right, folks.
Hamlin Chipmunk. Quite the aircraft, you know.
I thought he was still here, but he may have headed home as well. We'll get the Fairchild PT-23 up there for you.
He lands. God loves
And
him.
then we'll have a whole
He didn't have to
pile
use
of
his deployed
SNJs,
his reserve chute.
AT-6s
He's not in
in
the
the
water.
sky
He's
of
a happy
Geneseo.
paratrooper, right? And now he has to take all this stuff off and he has to go fight the war because everybody's scattered all over.
After our veterans
people
salute,
are trying to kill you.
We're flying right up until
It's
4
dark,
o'clock,
right?
and we'll have the grand
Close your
finale
eyes.
of fighters
There
and
you
bombers
go.
one more time.
Now, they're shooting at you. Take it off. Oh, he got his belly band on. Good. All right.
Along with the T6s today, we're also going to be flying the Val, which
What are you going to do next?
originally was a T6, but converted to look
He's
like
going
the
to-
Japanese Val for the
Doesn't need
movie
this,
Tora,
thank God.
Tora,
Oh.
Tora.
Now what do you have to do? He has to read. This is hard for paratroopers, okay? He has to read. This says turn to unlock, press to release. First, let's take this part off. Turn. Other way. That's an
How
arrow.
many T6s and SNJs we
All
gonna
right,
have
press
flying
to-
for
press
us
to
today?
release.
Well, we've got a pile.
Press
Then
to
we'll
release.
have the
Oh, he did it.
Canadian
All right, now get it
Harvard
off. Let's go.
with
Come
their
on, go. The
aerobatic
war's
act and
going
the missing
on.
man
People are
formation
shooting at you. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Peel it off. Oh, come on.
We also want to thank today the
coming. No,
Geneseo
just
Fire
peel
Department,
it
the
off.
New
Peel
York
it
State
off.
Police, and all our local
Okay, get
police
your hand.
authorities and
Oh, you got
firefighters
set?
for
Throw that
helping
over your
out,
head.
not only here on the airfield,
Ready
but
to go
on the
fight the
streets
war?
around in
I
Geneseo,
would take
directing
this off.
traffic.
Why?
A whole host of
It's
folks
like a
that make
big
this
target.
air show
Shoot
come
me right
together.
here.
And of course,
Okay,
all
so let's
the
get rid of that.
volunteers
Put your
of the
helmet back
1941
on.
historical
All
aircraft group.
right. All right,
I'm
ready to
taking
go?
off right now, ladies
Come
and
on,
gentlemen.
move out.
1942, a Fairchild PT is
Good,
23,
good,
powered
good.
with
I
the
like
same
that,
engine
okay.
as the Stearman's, the
They're still
220
shooting at you.
Continental.
Okay, ready? Wait, you're missing something.
This airplane won a fly-off against
Right,
a
right, that's it. Okay, let's go.
bunch of other airplanes. 17 airplanes entered.
Come on, show
Three new
everybody.
Army
Let's go.
trainers
Come on,
and
right,
the
let's go right
Fairchild
now. 3 seconds.
PT-23
Stand
won
up.
them.
1, 2, 3.
The first two airplanes were built down at the Fairchild factory in
Not 3
Hagerstown,
pieces,
Maryland,
1 weapon,
and the
3
remainder
seconds.
of
Stand
these,
up,
most
show
were
everybody.
built
What
by
do you
the Ironman
got?
Corporation, some were built by Howard.
Well, that's a surprise.
Well over 7,000 PT-23s were
Let's
manufactured.
say, for example, in the little night time while people were shooting at you, he misses this piece. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right?
And
That's
as we're
the amazing
kept
part
abreast of the
about
situation, that
this.
PT-23
They
is
have to
not
be
coming
able to
back.
do
He's
all
on his way
this.
home. So that was a very brief demonstration
So,
of our low-wing monoplane trainer.
Whenever you see the paratroopers of
What do you
World
say,
War II,
Charlie? What are we going to do
think,
about
that's
that?
really
They
neat
surprise
old
us with this
stuff.
stuff every now and then, don't
It
they?
was the state of the art.
They do
They
that.
were the men that went behind enemy
should put-
lines
we should put
to
it
meet
in
up
work,
with the
you know,
infantry. All World
not
War
only
II
in
veterans
Hack, but
were
there's a
heroes.
lot of
I have a certain love for
I
the
wouldn't say
paratroopers.
vendors out
They
here
did
with all
something
sorts of
different.
things
They were
that
asked to do
make
the
a wonderful
extraordinary.
souvenir
Their
of the
aircraft
show that
was
you
their
watch here
transport.
today.
So when I look at this
various
baby,
vendors,
I can't do
including,
my
of course,
job without it.
close
So
to my
this
heart,
bird
the
is my
Harvard
home.
Aircraft
When I look at it,
Association.
and I think it's not a
They're
cool
at
old
their
thing.
tent
It's a
set
cool,
up down
great
near
thing.
the,
And that's why
where
it's
the
here
yellow
for you
birds,
guys
the
to
Harvard,
see it, to
the
enjoy it.
Canadian
That's why
Harvard
we're here
Aircraft
to try to tell you
Association
some of the
are
things.
based.
When you
We've
look
got
at it,
7
you
of
say,
them there.
it's more than it
People
looks
are
like.
of the,
And they did some
aerobatic
very
team that
brave
you'll
things. So
enjoy
for
and see
our young
later on,
paratrooper here
plus
and
the
all the
4 others
paratroopers
that
of World War II and all the
from Richmond,
servicemen in the United States,
from
men and women serving
Canadian
right now,
Harvard
it's going to
Aircraft
be a round of
Association based
applause.
in Pittsburgh. They have a meeting there, working on
Aircraft, we're
restoration
asking a
and so on.
donation of $1 to help us
We
keep
have
it
to set
flying
up,
and repair.
we have what they call
please,
the
my men are here to answer any
simulator,
questions.
the
I'm
link
here.
trainer
Enjoy the rest of the
operating,
day. God loves us.
and we have Tiger Moth
Thank you.
flying, and hopefully, sometime this summer,
Sure.
we'll have some
He is booking like a motherfucker. Forget my language. That guy's nuts. This is nuts. Whoa.
Major Coaches. Approaches show center. He will apply full afterburner and accelerate his aircraft into a near vertical climb, demonstrating the F-16's awesome thrust and weight
That looks like a flying triangle square.
Okay. It is raining coming. You can see it. I can feel it on my back.
Yeah. And that's all they're going to ever show us of that aircraft in our lifetime.
Was it just a flyover?
Just a flyover. I don't know if it's going to fly back around. We'll just keep an eye on it.
Coming from?
I have no idea.
Syracuse or Rome? I don't know. I'm guessing.
More than a can of toothpaste.
You see these things though? You see this stuff on the History Channel? They hit flying wings back in the 50s.
I know. It was
It's just like that thing. Yep. I mean, it really looked like a set of flying wings, and they worked. They weren't very practical, I guess. You know, that thing looks huge. Awesome. Oh yeah, I bet. It's monstrous. It looks almost foreign, you know. It looks so.
Jack Northam tried it out, you know, with props. It was a pusher, you know, and he did a couple of prototypes that way.
Oh, I saw a show a couple months ago.